In the kingdom of Vaelthorne, every mountain, river, and forest had been mapped. Every one except Mount Ashara. The mountain moved. Not quickly, not obviously, but anyone who tried to chart its position found that their measurements shifted overnight. Paths that led to its base one day led to empty meadows the next. Cartographer, Wen had spent 12 years trying to pin it down. She had filled 47 notebooks with contradictory measurements, impossible angles, and sketches that refused to match reality. The Royal Cartographic Society had declared her obsession a waste of crown funding. Her colleagues whispered that she was chasing a myth, but Wen knew the mountain was real. She had seen it once at dawn, when the mist parted like a curtain and revealed slopes of black stone veined with gold, rising impossibly high into clouds that glowed from within. In that moment, the mountain had seen her too. The breakthrough came when Wen stopped trying to measure the mountain and started trying to understand it. She noticed that the mountain's movements weren't random. They followed a pattern that matched the breathing rhythm of something enormous. Mount Ashara wasn't a mountain at all. It was a dragon, the oldest and largest dragon ever recorded, so ancient that stone had grown over its scales and trees had taken root along its spine. It had been sleeping for so long that the world had forgotten what it was. When Wen drew this truth into her map, not the mountain's position, but its nature, the ink began to move on the page. Lines rearranged themselves. Contours shifted and breathed. She had created the first living map, a document that updated itself in real time, tracking the dragon's slow, centuries-long movements across the landscape. The living map brought Wen fame she didn't want and attention the dragon didn't need. When the king's army marched toward the sleeping dragon with mining equipment and chains, Wen realized what she had done. She had given them a way to find what should have remained hidden. She reached the dragon first, scrambling up slopes that shifted beneath her feet as the creature stirred in its ancient sleep. The vibrations of 1,000 marching soldiers were reaching it through the earth. Wen pressed her palms against the warm stone of its hide and felt the vast intelligence beneath, old as the world itself, dreaming of an age when dragons and humans had been allies. "Wake up," she whispered. "They're coming, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I showed them how to find you." The mountain shuddered. Trees toppled. Birds erupted from the canopy in screaming clouds. And then, slowly, impossibly, the mountain opened one enormous golden eye. The dragon Ashara did not rage. It did not burn the army or destroy the kingdom. It simply stood up. The movement reshaped the geography of an entire continent. Rivers changed course. New valleys appeared where the dragon's tail had rested for millennia. And then Ashara spoke, in a voice like grinding consonants, directly into Wen's mind. "You are the first mapmaker in 1,000 years who drew what is true rather than what is convenient. The world needs such honesty." It offered her a gift, the ability to see the hidden geography of the world. Not just mountains and rivers, but the dragon roads beneath the earth, the sky paths of the wind spirits, the memory lines where ancient magic still flowed. Wen spent the rest of her life creating maps of a world far more wondrous than anyone had imagined. And on every map, in the corner, she drew a small sleeping dragon, a reminder that the most important things on any map are the ones that choose to remain hidden.